Hi folks. Now, many years ago I joined the Scouts. In fact, it was 60 years ago. And when you join the Scouts, you have to have a uniform. And going with that uniform is a sheath knife. Now this is the sheath knife that my father bought for me on that occasion. Obviously it's quite old. The blade itself is very blunt. And all that I've ever done when I required a new sheath knife or pen knife, because they were blunt, I've always bought them. However, this knife I kept out of sentimental value. It was what my father bought for me, although I've never used it for many years. Also, a friend some years ago bought me a pen knife. Now, I've always been told to carry a pen knife with me along with a piece of string, which I've done. And again, when the pen knife got blunt, all I would ever do would be to throw it away and buy a new one. However, with this one having sentimental value like this knife, I've kept it. And again, it's not too sharp. Try and cut some string with it. You really have to tug to get through it. So, two knives I've not been using. Now, when I was in the supermarket last weekend, I saw this little device called Any Sharp. And I thought, well, sharpen the knife. I've got two knives, never used them. Why not try and sharpen them? So, I bought it, opened it up, and let's see what you get. Very small device, very light. On the bottom is a suction pad. Here we've got a lever which, when you pull it down, activates the suction pad. And mounted here, right on the very top, are two blades in the shape of a V. And these are supposed to sharpen knives. And along there is a little ridge which the knife will then fall into rather than going into the table. So let's see if this works. So put that down, pull the suction pad down. Now it's a good idea. That's it, it's down. Quite stiff to do, but it's gone down and it's held very tightly. In fact, it can wobble the table about. So, all we're supposed to do to sharpen it is to get the knife, place it between the V-shaped blades and pull it back. It says 3 or 4 times. I reckon you probably need a bit more. And you do it lightly, not too heavily, so it's... I've done that about 10 times. Might be a bit sharper. Let's try the old Scout knife. So that's got a much longer blade. Right, looking along there, I can see a bit of dust from the steel. Yes, you can see, if you look very, very carefully, you can see that a narrow line on the bottom where it has. Ooh, it does feel sharper. Right, let's try it with a piece of string. I really had to tug it last time for it to see if it goes through. Let's see now. Effortless. What about this one? Not too good. Probably a few more goes with this. It should be alright. But anyhow, that is the Any Sharp knife sharpener. Magnificent, cost £8, and I think I will even try it on the knives in the kitchen, because because you know, you can't complain. If it does the job, fine. If not, well, you've hardly lost anything. So that is it, and thanks to Dad, who's no longer with us, for the sheath knife, and thanks to Norrie for the pen knife, both of which will see some further use now. And if you're watching this, Norrie, can you guess what I just might get you for Christmas? Anyhow, that's it for today, folks. Bye now.